My job is one of the most critical jobs in the world. The reason why is that after 300 years, the Queen of England have 950 different plans to take Jamaica back into 400 years of slavery. That 400 years of slavery is known by educators and intelligent persons as neo-colonialism. Neo, N-E-O, means new, and colonialism is the one that has been squeezing your neck for 300 years. Do you want your neck to be squeezed for another 300 years, another 400 years? See, Jamaica say that they are a Christian community. I would want to even remove that to say we are a godly community. And that might be fine. Then we are a Jah community. We are a Nyankopong community. And all of these expressions are expressions, Jah, Nyankopong, Bongo community, all relates to the bloodline of those who connected to the Almighty God. See, there's something that's not been said. The word indigenous doesn't really mean you're African. What the word indigenous means that your family can be connected to the group of people that the Almighty God have given the earth, that specific location to. See, we were cut off from the fact that the word covenant, land covenant, is in the Bible. It'll be important now to tell my listeners, of course, that we did not sign a treaty, but we signed a land covenant. The major difference between a land treaty and a covenant is that one of them was signed in blood. Ask any traditional Maroon, free royal Maroon, intelligent Maroon, and he will tell you his treaty was signed in blood. When your treaty is signed in blood, the procedure is different. It has spiritual connotation between you and the Almighty God. What it means, it is going to be respected by all the courts on the face of the earth. So that is why there's a United Nations. That was why you had a League of Nations. So what most persons did not realize, there was always a major court on the face of the earth. What we did not realize is that these important bodies, organizations like the United Nations and all of these humanitarian and governmental instruments in the world was all created from African concept, African understanding. But today when African people come into head-on with these Western versions of these concepts, for example, United Nations, people are forgetting that the Ethiopian government plays a very important part in the foundation of the League of Nations, to which rolls over to become United Nations. So, very intelligent indigenous people are not afraid of the international relations to talk to different governments, whether to talk to them bad or good, but to express yourself in terms of the purpose on the earth. The purpose to still speak as a royal, sovereign, autonomous representative. And that is what Maroons are missing. See? But we have been running an investigation. It has been 20 years of investigation, and that is what is called MRIGI, Maroon Receivership Internal Government Investigation. The best way to investigate is to keep your mouth closed. And so that's what we did all this time, and what happened. Now we are not speculating. We can tell you that America is behind this invasion. We can tell you that the last Prime Minister spoke in Jamaica was P.J. Patterson. We can tell you the reason why, because the rest of the Prime Minister was not under the same status as they were before, because Jamaica became a transitory state. Jamaica became a transitory state because it is now under the guidance of ILO 169. Now you can Google that, ILO 169, Indigenous and Tribal Peoples Convention. So technically it's like Jamaica is existing in half light and half darkness. This is not a colonial state anymore. That is why our clowny little friend called L.A. Lewis could be in the street talking so much information that will pull your ears, because some of what he's saying is logically true and we can't deny it. And a lot of other Jamaicans are sometimes speaking very loosely, but they are stimulated by the energy. There's a change that is taking place, and no one can actually stop it. No one was really prepared to stop it. But of course, the Queen of England planned to stop it. So, the reason why my name is Black Pepper and not Curry is because I believe that the Maroon sovereign state must remain free for the wider Jamaica population to amalgamate with the Maroons and be protected by the Maroon sovereign state. That was the intention of the paramount chief Elijimo Kojo in 1738 when the covenant was signed, because he knew at the time it wasn't a nice time to be running a country. But they knew by the constellation of the stars that 300 years time, 400 years time from now will be the new millennium. And somebody says, a black man time. Basically something like that. It is true. It is the time when Europeans are not going to be so magnetically strong to control the earth, and that the people like you and I will be empowered. And so we should not be afraid to take our very grandiose position and take care of our people and also the Europeans when they need to be taken care of, because now it is our job to take care of not just black people, but to make sure that the entire earth is balanced. And what all Europeans know that only us can do that. No European can balance the earth. You always get crazy because of money and something. But we need somebody to sit down on the representation of humanity and morality and balance all the imbalances to ease the pain and the problem.